Pizza looks simple: a crust, melted cheese, sauce, toppings. But the moment you take the first bite, a complex and carefully coordinated biological process begins inside your body, one that involves nearly every major organ system. As the pizza enters the mouth, the teeth immediately begin mechanical digestion, breaking the food into smaller pieces. The tongue constantly moves the food, positioning it between the teeth, while powerful jaw muscles work in perfect synchronization. At the same time, salivary glands release saliva. This fluid doesn't just moisten the pizza, it contains enzymes that begin breaking down carbohydrates found in the crust. Digestion has already started even before the food leaves your mouth. As chewing continues, the pizza is transformed into a soft, manageable mass called a bolus. The tongue pushes this bolus toward the back of the throat, triggering the swallowing reflex. During swallowing, the epiglottis closes off the airway, ensuring food travels safely into the esophagus instead of the lungs. This process happens automatically and within seconds. Once inside the esophagus, rhythmic muscle contractions called peristalsis gently push the pizza downward. Gravity helps, but the real work is done by smooth muscle waves that guide the food toward the stomach, even if you were upside down. When the pizza reaches the stomach, a muscular valve opens briefly, allowing it to enter. The stomach expands slightly, preparing for digestion. Inside the stomach, digestion intensifies. Powerful gastric acids and enzymes are released, bathing the pizza in a highly acidic environment. These acids help kill harmful microbes and begin breaking down proteins from cheese and toppings. The thick muscular walls of the stomach contract repeatedly, churning the food and mixing it with digestive juices. Fats from cheese and oils begin separating into smaller droplets, while proteins unravel into simpler components. Over time, the pizza is transformed into a semi-liquid mixture called chyme. This process can take several hours, especially because pizza is high in fats, which slow digestion and keep food in the stomach longer. Once the chyme reaches the right consistency, small amounts are released into the small intestine through another controlled muscular valve. Now, chemical digestion reaches its peak. In the small intestine, enzymes from the pancreas and bile from the liver and gallbladder enter the scene. Bile breaks fats into tiny droplets, making them easier to absorb. Enzymes continue breaking carbohydrates into glucose and proteins into amino acids. The inner surface of the small intestine is covered with millions of finger-like structures called villi and even smaller microvilli. These dramatically increase surface area, allowing nutrients from the pizza to be absorbed efficiently. Glucose enters the bloodstream, providing a quick source of energy. Amino acids are absorbed to support tissue repair and muscle maintenance. Fats take a different route, entering the lymphatic system before eventually reaching the bloodstream. Vitamins and minerals from toppings, such as calcium, sodium, and iron, are absorbed and distributed where they're needed. Nutrient-rich blood travels directly to the liver, the body's metabolic control center. Here, nutrients are sorted, stored, or released depending on the body's current energy demands. As nutrients circulate, their effects become visible. The brain uses glucose to support focus, memory, and neural signaling. The heart benefits from available energy to maintain steady, efficient contractions. Muscles store excess glucose as glycogen, preparing for future physical activity. At the cellular level, mitochondria use nutrients to produce ATP, the molecule that powers nearly every action in the body. You may feel full, satisfied, and temporarily energized. However, pizza also has potential downsides, especially when eaten frequently or in large quantities. The high fat content can slow digestion, leading to heaviness or discomfort. Excess stomach acid may increase the risk of acid reflux, particularly when lying down after eating. Refined carbohydrates in the crust can cause a rapid rise in blood sugar, triggering insulin release. Over time, repeated spikes may place strain on metabolic balance. High sodium levels can affect hydration and increase workload on the kidneys. Saturated fats may contribute to inflammation when consumed excessively. In some people, overeating pizza may lead to bloating, fatigue, or sluggishness as the body diverts energy toward digestion. Like many foods, pizza itself isn't inherently harmful, but balance matters. When eaten occasionally and in moderation, pizza can be a satisfying source of energy and nutrients. When consumed too often or in excess, it can challenge the body's finely tuned systems. From the first bite to cellular energy production, pizza sets off a remarkable chain of biological events, reminding us that even everyday foods trigger extraordinary processes inside the human body.